What's up, sneaker fans? Thanks for tuning in to a More Than Hype review. So, we're about 2 weeks away from Air Max Day, and I don't think it's a coincidence that we're seeing a bunch of Air Max releases leading up to the 26th. And one of those releases that we got was this here, the Concepts collaboration on the Air Max 1. So this is sort of a pack that they're doing. They have a heavy colorway as well as this one here, which is the Mellow colorway, both 60s inspired, and we can kind of see that on the box itself. When it comes to collaborations with Concepts, they've always put a lot of thought into the packaging. So let's get right into this review, starting with the packaging. And we get a lot of 60s inspired designs and textures and colors, and these are actually all designs or patterns that we'll see on the shoe itself in a second. So we have this very flowery swoosh, we have some paisley, some camo, other colors here, Concepts actually inside of this design here, and that's also on the shoe. On the side, again, more 60s inspired designs, patterns, Concepts on this side. Another flowery swoosh here. Concepts again on this end. Your standard licensing on the bottom. And then we have our tag here on this end. Official name of these is Nike Air Max 1 SP. SP standing for special. So these are literally and figuratively a very special pair of shoes. Official colors is oil green, multicolor, and sail. Far as sizing goes, I find Air Max 1s run true to size, and I would say the same for these here. Get your true size. This is of course men's sizing. For women's, the size conversion is 1.5 sizes up, so this 8.5 in men's would be a size 10 in women's. Style code for these is DN1803300. And with all that said, let's get a look at the shoes. So we open up the box and we get some more of that flowery print on this red paper here with Concepts on it. But here are the shoes. And yeah, a lot of really great details here. Loving the thought they put into these. Let's get both pairs out and take a closer look. Alright, so now we got them out the box. Let's take a closer look at this Air Max 1, starting with the upper. And the majority of your upper is a textile material. The only piece that I can tell that's not is this sort of cow print piece here. So according to a sticker that's on the other insole, this is actually a bovine fur. Interesting choice of material. I really thought this would have been synthetic, but it turns out it's not. But the rest of your shoe is a fabric material. So we have our mudguard here in this canvas in this olive color. And that goes around the whole shoe. Then our whole toe box is in this denim material. We can actually see a white embroidery of some of the designs that was on the box as well. A slash, a star, as well as a little moon logo. Nice small detail there. And then our full quarter panel is also in a denim material. A little bit of an acid wash on it. As you can see, we have contrasting or differing swooshes from the medial and lateral side. So we have this flowery one on this side, and then on the lateral we have this sort of interesting multicolored look here. And then comes the paisley, all on the sort of heel of the shoe here. So we have Nike Air here, and the sort of fraying here was intentional. Really interesting look, really cool look. And we also have a similar sort of bandana design here, except it says Concepts on it. This design is also present on the box. In fact, I feel like most of the colors and designs on the shoe is present on the box. Really nice attention to detail. As you can see, we also do get a little bit of a guitar pick here with Concepts on one end and Nike on the other side. So instead of a hand tag, or in lieu of a hand tag, we get a guitar pick. Really cool little touch here. These come stock with this wine or red flat laces, nothing on the aglets, but we do get 2 extra sets of laces. Really interesting choices here. So we have white and then we have a velvet material, and that's really cool because our full tongue is actually also in a very shiny velvet material. On the top of the tongue we have the retro Nike logo with the fat orange swoosh on it. Concepts in that very 60s font here, multicolor. On the back, your regular licensing. We have a little bit of purple corduroy material for our top eyelet, and it actually matches here, this eyelet, with the pick itself. But then we also have that similar corduroy sort of design for the inside of the shoe as well. So the whole lining on the inside is that similar red color, but it doesn't end there. If we take a look at the insole, this also has a pretty sweet design on it also. And then as an added bonus, the underside is actually the traction pattern of the Air Max 1. So we see this a lot. Unfortunately, Nike will put these in any Air Max, but when it's a 1, it just fits, and it's a pretty cool little touch. Moving on to the midsole outsole. So as you can see, we have a sail color for the midsole and a really interesting application of speckling. So the speckling is actually only on the sort of bottom half of the shoe here, or the bottom half of the midsole, and that goes all around the shoe except for this heel part. So what this is actually supposed to be is mud speckle inspired by concerts in parks at the time. Our airbag is in a almost beet red color, and you can actually get a better look at what that color is from the outsole here. So outsole full up in this sort of beet red. No sort of design stuff going on here, just your standard Air Max traction, but we got a lot of stuff going on the upper, so I don't mind too much. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, these are actually releasing in a pack. So we have this mellow colorway as well as another more orange tone colorway that they're naming heavy. Of the two, this is definitely the one I like a little bit more. I just think the sort of mixture of colors and materials works really well here, and I'm glad I was able to get a pair. And hopefully if you wanted a pair, you were able to cop. But that's all I have to say about these. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next video.